Double Olympic champions Fiji, now under the tutelage of Sevens point-scoring legend Ben Gollings.
I got the phone call in December last year, which was fantastic, and then started in January this year, which has been a bit of a whirlwind ever since.
Well, it's been 126 days since they last played a Sevens series match. Fiji have gold in Singapore.
The real focus this year for us was the Com Games and the World Cup. World Cup means as much, I think, to Fiji rugby as Olympic gold and Commonwealth Games, and they hadn't won it for 17 years, since 2005. To being able to take that cup home was pretty fantastic, you know, and it's quite nice, I think, for us as a team to be able to give back to the nation, and we saw just the joy on their faces and the kind of energy it creates. So it has been a good start, but it means to say we've got to keep the momentum going now. We want to start to look at youth on the island, and also support. From my perspective, we're keen to support local coaches and develop coaching as well, so that we create a really strong environment around us that hopefully builds the continued kind of consistency we need in being successful. I mean, at the beginning of the year, we kind of had a new look squad. We had a balance between experience and new, and through the year we've been developing the new. You know, I look towards trying to implement the players to bring a lot of the way in which they want to play and the style in which they want to play. And then I had my knowledge and experience around it. I guess them knowing that I experienced the game as a player, so there's a mutual respect in that regard. Fijians, you don't need to teach a lot about the game and how to play rugby. It's more around how we connect as a squad, the culture that we develop. We just create that balance of wanting to be serious but then wanting to have fun at the same time, because when they're having fun, it's noted that that's the best time that they're learning and really getting stuck in. And outside of just the rugby area, I think it's so important that we do things that help strengthen us as a group, and we do a number of different things that help develop that bonding and that leadership. I think we can really pinpoint one area, which is their culture, and that's derived a huge amount from their faith in God. I think that connection and that spiritual connection is really important. You know, it adds to the way in which this team operates and their belief mechanism and their kind of no-fear approach, and it's something I'm in awe of when I see them connecting the way they do. Hong Kong as a tournament is one of the ones we all love to come to. The energy that it provides and the atmosphere. You know, I think the rich history that Fiji as a team has. You know, they've been very successful here. There's always a fantastic crowd of blue and white that come out to support them, and you know, they've now knocked over 5 in a row. So there's expectations to keep adding to that success.